Previously on Agora.
I am the Leech, yes. You are proving to be most useful. I have sensed a powerful presence. Such a creature could be a threat to my longer plans. Find a dangerous being to kill, also to return any living slaves of the creature.
Okay, let's go.
You see a wall of spikes in front of it, some sort of gem which is half buried in a dais in front, emitting some sort of eerie green light.
I'm gonna run over and touch it.
I am Vijo. I care not for any Leech King.
You're just in it for the riches. Who do you serve?
Lord Gratzt. I am doing what I have to do to keep the magical secrets safe.
Is that all you got, woman?
Oh.
Take 24 damage.
Oh, I'm down there.
You see her jump in here and disappear under the water.
Drat. She just got away, guys.
Agora Podcast. An original roleplay using Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Player characters and Dungeon Master interact online using Roll20 and Skype. Dungeon Master and podcast editor John Paget. Player characters played by Dan, Ben, Finn, Terry, Rob, and Paul.
I'm trying to get the green orb off the pencil.
You are trying to get the green orb using ice, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you threw some ice from this central spring. So are you hovering it over the top, or how are you supporting this stream of ice?
I cover the green orb in water, and then I freeze it, and then I freeze the green orb with the water on it. I can move the ice. So
Yeah.
then I try to move the ice with the green orb in it.
Roll intelligence check. Okay. How are you trying to move it? Are you trying to move the water?
Yes.
Yeah, without looking at the mechanics of the spell, once you've frozen it into ice, it's difficult to then move this orb.
Is there one more thing that I could try?
Go on.
I'm gonna use the enlarge reduce spell on the thing that's holding it and make it really small.
Okay. It's quite a large piece of stone.
Am I not able to do it because it's creature?
You can see a shift. It seems to get thinner, a bit lower down. It kind of reduces into a bit more of a cup. It's thinner near the bottom half, but it stays the same size at the top. And at this point, the ice is sizzling away and it's starting to grow very thin around the top of the orb.
So we can't move this thing?
Doesn't appear you can move it. At the moment, what you've tried hasn't worked.
Okay.
I shake my head condescendingly at it.
Well, I've got that one group job, so if I target certainly myself, and then anyone within 30 feet of me will get healed as well.
Okay.
I'm at 1 health, so...
Come closer, friends. Let Pelor heal us. Share 20 hit points among ourselves. So bugger off those who have scratches. Everyone who's a bit more serious, come closer. There we go. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess, 5 hit points each.
Okay.
Lovely, there we go. Thank you, Pelor.
Thank you, Pelor.
Thank you, Pelor.
May I have my periapt back? Or sorry, may I have Icky's periapt back, please?
Yes, you can.
That you're holding on to.
Thanks.
So now what?
I don't know. This seems to be the maybe source of power that Hayes wanted us to get.
Well, we have the slaves, and it doesn't look like the lion girl would be doing anything.
What's beyond here?
That is a mattress. That is a bedding.
I'll look underneath the mattress.
Sure.
I think we should just thoroughly check this whole cave area for things that could be useful, like certainly documentation, all that sort of stuff.
Have we looted around the pool yet?
You've just had a battle. That's pretty much the last thing that happened. I believe Hector dipped his toes in the water, but that's all that happened.
Well, I'll try to collect all the gold that's around the pool.
It's interesting looking rock, but it's not gold itself. But it sparkles as if it was. Lice, you can do an investigation check on the mattress if you like.
Okay. Oh, I didn't find anything.
No.
Nice and fluff.
Lots of fluff. It's a well-used bed. Other than that, this room appears to contain some sort of board game and a chest next to it.
Some kind of board game.
What's in the chest?
You don't know.
Could we open it?
Can you tell us more about the board game as well?
Sure, it seems to have different mechanical pieces. It's kind of intriguing. It has what looks like a rainbow. It has a rock, and it has different pieces which look like they're made of some sort of jade material. So kind of a rock or a crystal in green.
I go up and pick up one of the pieces at random and move it a square forward.
Okay, you move it a square forward. Let's say it's towards the rainbow, and it appears to change a little bit. There's something subtle about it. You can make an investigation check if you wish.
Can I try an Arcana check on it?
Yeah. There is, it would be the equivalent of a low-level hum about this board game. There is something very subtle magic about it.
Does anyone recognise this board game?
I don't.
I look at everyone.
Anyone who wishes to can try things like history or religion. What you do notice, Hector, is that the object which you moved appears to, in a crude way, take the form of yourself.
Ooh, my religion checks is off the charts.
You think this could be some sort of channeling device, crudely called in some elven circles a god board.
God board?
So, has anyone seen this board game before? I pick the piece up that looks like me and look at it.
I don't think you should be touching that.
What is this?
Yeah.
I've picked it up.
Okay.
It's like Jumanji.
Did I notice anything with my Arcana check? I'm taking a long time to investigate it.
You can take longer to study it in your own time if you like, Oryx, but you notice that there's a general magical aura about it, low level. It's not revealing any more secrets to you than that. But yeah, this is definitely an Arcana device.
Am I feeling anything with my ring?
Your ring's been gently tingling ever since you came in here. It stopped a little bit when it was frozen, but it's humming away as it did before. So yes, you have a low-level tingle in this cave.
My usual state.
Ooh.
And
Are there any sort of runes and things around?
Yeah, I was just going to ask if there's a door next to me. It kind of looks, if this place were balanced, like there might be a room there.
More than that, you find another room.
Oh, excellent.
Yep, essentially it was another curtain across from where you were.
So I'll
I actually said rune. Rune.
poke around and see.
But hey,
See what that.
Nomo was on a
blue
roll
thing
and went with it. Okay, what you find. So runes, there's one or two runes on the chest there, Lice.
Okay.
And where you are, there appears to be 3 different scrolls, like scroll cases, on a shelf at the back. So you have this mattress area here, and then at the back here there's this shelf which runs along the back of the room.
Okay. I'll check for traps.
Okay, yeah, investigation check.
All right. All my intelligence to the fore here. Oh, not too bad for me.
Okay, you check for traps, running your hand carefully along the shelf, looking at what might be going on. And yes, there is some sort of device stuck at the back of the shelf, which you can reach in if you want to and pick it out. But it looks like if the shelf was tilted, this thing would drop.
I'll say, Pebble. Pebble. Try and get Pebble. Can you help with this, Pebble? I don't know about traps.
Okay, I can try, certainly.
I'm not really that
Did
sort of
Pat
thief.
Did Pat singing heal us as well? Because I think Pebble and Finn might need that as well.
That's a longer thing, I think.
Yeah.
You could be singing while we're searching. There we go.
Okay, just to
I'm
check,
gonna-
John.
But I say
Perception's
he's-
what I need to check for traps, isn't it?
He's not Mary Poppins. No, the trap's already been checked if you like. To disable it, you could use a dexterity check.
Or sleight of hand, perhaps?
I'm happy if you did use sleight of hand, yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll give it a go.
I'm going to step back.
I get hurt, it's your fault.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right. You start fiddling with this shelf, and before you cause any more damage, you're trying to hold it in place. But essentially, you're not doing a terrific job of it. So it's up to you what you do now.
I'll jump in and try and help stop it from falling over, collapsing.
Okay. Nomo, you can see that the item that nearly fell out when Pebble moved the shelf, you could probably reach in there and grab it before it falls.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Okay, you take out a figurine of, it looks like a knight. Otherwise, Pebble, you think that was the only thing which could cause an obstacle. Otherwise, it's just a loose shelf.
Okay.
Because I was in the other room, does it match the board game?
Actually, it doesn't. It's a different kind of material altogether.
Okay, I'll tuck it away.
Okay. Otherwise, on that shelf, there appear to be some other objects. So you had cloth. No, it's a black cloth. There's a very thin tome, so a very thin book, and there are 3 scrolls in scroll cases.
I will gather them up, wait until we have a chance to look at them.
Okay.
That's quite the stash.
Could I check the chest? Or try to open it?
Sure. Okay, it doesn't open.
I'll call Pebble over to see if he can try to pick the lock. Wait,
I'm not just a burglar on call, you know.
Now you know what it feels like to be used.
All right, here we go.
Oh, terrible.
Man.
Maybe you should try acting.
Try a bit harder. Sorry. I guess I can just try again, can't I?
Not for a while, you can't. We think this is possibly an arcane lock.
Ooh, could I do an Arcana check to see if I can figure out how to open it?
Yeah, sure.
I'll make a chime sound.
I'm sorry, Nomo, you are no replacement for the chime of opening. Okay.
Oh, well done. I'll walk over to Pebble and say, "You're not having much luck, are you, my friend?" Hey, let Pebble guide you, and I'll touch him on the shoulder, and he'll then get +4 or 1d4 on any ability rolls. It's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. Let's try again.
Oryx, you think that this is a word-activated lock?
Open sesame.
It does not open.
Melon.
The lock.
Can I just say all the words I know?
How many words do you know?
How long have you got?
All of the words.
Okay. Oryx slowly becomes quite annoying to everyone else in the party.
Oryx, would you look at this board game, please? I think I found a figure that looks exactly like you. Look.
I told you not to touch that board game. It's evil.
It doesn't feel that evil. Look, come and have a look. Stop saying all those words, damn it.
Am I able to sort of roll a history check to find out what I know about sort of god boards or something?
Yeah, sure.
History, I'll do one.
I'll go over and look at what Hector's talking about.
Okay.
12 I got.
Ooh, I know nothing about god boards.
I know twice as much as you do.
Yeah, you know that some civilizations mention god boards, usually to do with prophet or some sort of arcane magic user within a tribe set might have a god board as a device they use to communicate with their deity.
Oh, I see.
Just to clarify, to communicate with their deity. Try putting the figurine back on the board and move it and see what happens to it.
I don't do that. I pick up another piece and give it to Oryx and say, "Look, looks just like you."
I will go to the board and find some other piece.
Okay.
Ideally one.
Does it look just like him? Or does he take it? Or
I'll take it.
Okay, Oryx, and have you got it, Oryx? Did you pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay, it currently in your hand doesn't look like you.
See?
What are you talking
Just
about,
like
Hector?
you. Put it back on the board and move it and look. From the different light, it looks just like
On the board,
you. Move it.
on the board, you can move it where you want. It's a checkered board. There's a rainbow, there's a rock, there's a chest, there's a temple, and there's what looks like a hole, a black circle.
Why don't you put your feet on the black hole? See what happens.
I'll put the rainbow beside the chest at the far end of the board, and then I'll put all the other pieces back.
You cannot move the rainbow or the chest.
Can't move them.
You can't move them. You can move the figurines, but you cannot move the 5 things I mentioned, it appears. The rainbow, the rock, the temple, the chest, the circle.
Okay, I'll put the figure that I'm holding onto the chest.
Okay. Oryx, you get a tingling feeling. Oh, let's see. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Make it be known, lice will be leaving this room.
Okay.
Do I get an advantage? Because the piece looks like me?
You feel like as if you can hear distant voices. Do you wish to try and listen in to what they're saying?
Yes, please.
Okay. And I can write this to you secretly if you wish, or I can just say it to you.
Just say it.
Okay. It says, I can open the chest for you. Would you like me to open the chest for you?
I'll say yes, please back.
Who are you talking to?
I will show you the secret. And a single word comes back to you.
I will say the word.
Okay, and the word is grats.
Grats.
And the chest opens. And indeed, the piece does look like you, Oryx.
Really?
Yep.
I'll say thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I'd like you to roll.
I didn't hear the word grat.
Roll a D100, Oryx.
Oh, he always gets to roll hundreds.
One of these days it'll be for damage.
92.
Oh,
yay.
wow. Okay.
I hope this isn't for damage.
You're thoroughly dead.
I'd be dead about 4 times over.
So there are 3 items in there. There's this bag full of gold pieces. You think approximately 500.
Holy cow. That's crazy. This place is better than I thought. We could just set up base in here.
Okay, name a weapon.
Rapier.
A bazooka.
Look, oh, let's go with rapier.
I don't know.
No,
It's so much pressure.
rapier's good. It's a rapier which has a red tint to it. You know, Oryx, that this is a magical item. There's also a tome or a book in there.
Could I pick it up and try to read it?
Okay, and you look through this book, and the rapier's sitting there in the chest. Anyone? And yeah, you've got the money.
Does anyone want this rapier?
I do.
I pick it up and like, yeah, well, here you are.
Rapier's like a sword, right?
Yeah. Yes, in layman's terms, this appears to be a +1 rapier.
Oh.
All right.
John, can I check out this pool where the lioness used it to sort of teleport to somewhere?
You certainly can. If we do that first, then we'll come back to your book, Oryx.
Okay.
So you're going to the pool. What do you want to do?
Again, check for runes and things.
What you notice without any problem is that the water's bubbling. Not in the middle necessarily. In the middle it seems to be almost like a bath drain, but on the outside it's bubbling away. A religion check. There are stories about springs, but there's no reference to you that is significant.
From what I found out earlier, I know that the type of creature that woman was, I know they use pools for like scrying and so on and so forth. I know it's area to be sort of strategically guarded by this person for this demon lord, whatever his name was.
Yes, you think that you heard the word Gratz. What's puzzling to you is that this pool doesn't seem to be very good for scrying because it's so bubbly.
Okay.
That doesn't appear to be its purpose.
So it's just solely used as a means of ways of teleportation.
You're not even sure of that.
Oh. So the woman could still be down there?
It's possible.
Oh, shitballs.
Oryx, at that point, you've read enough to, you think, share a bit of information. So if you're happy to, I'll share that out.
It's Vijo's diary. Excerpt 1. Today I start my new
Wow.
existence a servant of Gratz.
I was not alone at the sacred spring. Camels persistently entered the cave, and I decided on caution, as I detected keen magical auras. Once I had bathed and admired my new form, I entered into conversation with these beings. I learned from one called Bambanga, who had the ability to talk
that this peculiar tribe called themselves Gangalang. It seemed the magic of the springs is indeed powerful, as my master foretold. The camels demonstrated their remarkable abilities at Bambanga's request. Excerpt 2. Today I enticed merchants to the cave and ensnared them as my slaves. The camels were becoming restless at my actions, however. I decided on a charm offensive, but it was only partially successful. Fortunately, my new allies and I overpowered the resistant Gangalangs. They are now long gone, or far away. Excerpt 3. Further slaves acquired. These are bandits by trade and very easy to corrupt. I am now using the spring and slave labor to fill barrels of tainted water. My control over them is enduring. Excerpt 4. What luck! My bandits managed to catch a wizard unawares and brought him to me. His name is Temlin, and he will be a very useful tool. Excerpt 5. Today I lost 4 Gangalang camels and several bandits. Someone is onto me. I will prepare and pray to Gratz for his favour.
So it's the water.
And Gratz was the name that was associated with the symbol that I took from those 2 creatures from the boiler house.
No, that was someone else.
Ganesh.
Yes,
Ganesh,
sir. Yeah, Ganesh, yeah.
I'll tie a weight to a rope and then lower it down and see if it touches the bottom. With my line, which I tied at sort of like 5-foot intervals, I'll use it as a lead weight to sort of determine how deep this well is.
No problem. Is this a fishing kit? What is this line that you're using?
It's a rope.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay.
Yes, with a weight tied to it.
Sure. Give me, I guess it would be a sleight of hand check, maybe, actually. Because it appears that it's in the middle, and from where you are, throwing it from the side, it gets thrown up quite easily, because occasionally it bobbles back to the surface again.
Right.
On your third time, you do get a bit further, but again, it appears the turbulent water on the outside helps bring the rope back to the surface.
Right.
And from your position on the edge of the pool, you can get the right angle to take it all the way down. It's at least, you think, 10 foot at least.
Effectively, it's like a toilet bowl. The water's moving around like a toilet bowl.
Kind of.
Oh. So I therefore deduce that it's roughly 10 foot deep. She could still be here, chaps. I think it's just a pool somewhere and ran off, and I think she's probably still in the area. I don't think she's disappeared anywhere at all. Be vigilant. Good. Okay, glad we got that straight. Good. Who's the best swimmer? Well, this is where we need Finn Seahorse.
Swimming's just based on strength.
It's athletics, yeah.
Robert thinking his armor.
That's true, you do have armour, don't forget.
So well, then I'll do that. I'll strip down and jump in.
Okay, so...
I'll tie a rope to myself, and then I'll give it to someone competent, like not Hector. Nomo. There we go.
Okay. Nomo, a pile of clothes and armoury appears before your feet. There in his robes he purchased recently. And rope tied. So what's the rope tied to?
My waist.
But the other end's loose.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
Give 2 sharp yanks if you need me to pull you back.
Yes, all right, and I'll go in with my mace.
Okay. So casually dressed Lice with his mace.
Naked lice.
Oh, you okay? Okay.
I don't want to be near nakedness.
And Lice, are you going to jump in then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For Pelor! And then what, acrobatics? Or...
I think you can manage this jump, but where are you jumping to?
In the middle.
In that case, yeah, give me an athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Splosh. So you end up on the side there. And where you are, it's bubbling up. In fact, your whole body is up, as if it was salt, but instead it's rapid bubbles. It's keeping you on the surface.
Ah, bullet. All right. Hand me my armour. I won't don my armour, I'll just hold it and then just go underwater with it.
You might lose your armour.
They're all feeling just shiny, that's what it is.
Okay, you try to go under, and you can feel your head taking this watery battering, And it still stays on the surface.
But I'm still not going down.
You're not going down, no.
This is a waste of time, isn't it? Pebble, you do it. You're a big chap, and I'll get out. I'll put my armour out on the side and get out.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'll have a go, certainly.
Okay. Are you doing the same as Lice? Are you trying to aim for the centre?
That's right.
That's fine. Okay, give me an athletics check.
All right.
Tally-ho!
Oh.
Okay, splosh. And it's a rapid drop. He disappears from view.
You forgot to tie the rope on him.
He was never heard of it.
Give me an intelligence roll, Pevel.
Remember to hold your breath.
It's like a toilet.
Pebble the poop.
Okay, and with that, give me an athletics check.
Come on.
Sorry, Pebble.
Okay. Splosh. He disappears. There's silence. Bubble water. Pebble reappears next to where Lice was.
I'll pull him out.
You experienced what can only be described as going under a rush of water, a waterfall type situation. You flailed on either side of you as you were going in a downward trajectory, and suddenly your leg and arm caught a rush of water, and you ended up suddenly on top again, gasping for air.
Wow.
I think it almost worked.
Really? Let me try. Right, tie me off again.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
For Pelor. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yes. Okay. Again, he disappears. Give me an intelligence check.
Shit.
Wow. Was that awesome?
Amazing!
Okay. Wow. This is carnal. Carnal. You can. Okay, and finally an athletics check.
This is like the well of stupid.
Oh my.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Okay. You wait for him to appear. A moment goes by. Another moment goes by. Lice hasn't appeared.
Oh.
I'll pull the rope.
Oh yes, there's a point. The rope. How long's the rope?
50 feet normally, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quickly tell me how you grabbed it, Nomo.
I would have done it just around my back once and hold it with both arms.
Okay,
You get pulled
do
as
an
well.
acrobatics check.
All right.
Awesome. Don't fail.
Okay, you let go of the rope, Nomo. It just goes. You wrapped it around your back.
Yeah, not all the way around me, but just around my back so that I could hold it on each hand.
Okay, then yes, then it just flicks you into the pond after, and the rest of you just see his legs disappear underneath. Strength check, I think,
Is it like a spinning top?
For me or for Lice?
for you. A strength save. Come on.
This is brilliant.
Okay, finally an athletics check for you. So there's so much I can't really describe at this point. Okay, moments later, Nomo appears at the top, spluttering for air, no rope in his hands.
Whoops.
No, no!
Help me out. Well, Lice is gone.
We have to follow him!
At least he didn't burn to death this time.
Come on!
And I'll jump back into them.
Oh, okay. At the same time as you jump back in, let's flick down very briefly to Lice. Lice, can you roll, please? 5d6.
Oh dear.
Hopefully that's not damage.
We'll find out. Ooh, okay.
Wow, okay. You are on 1 hit point.
Oh.
That was damage.
You appear to be at the bottom. You've got human eyes, haven't you? Yeah,
Yes.
you're treading water, and there's a rushing sound all around you. Haven't hurt yourself.
Lovely. I'll say I have my mace. I'll use that to put a light on it as a cantrip. So I'm naked in treading water, holding
A lit mace.
lit
Okay.
mace.
And at that point, after you light the mace, Pebble jumps in. Pebble, I think your athletics is fine. You've already done this jump, so it's athletics.
What can I see, John? Can
Well,
I see anything different or not?
As you jump in, you can see a bright light as like a spot below you.
Okay, I'll swim for the light.
Sure, it's an athletics check.
Here we go.
Come on, Pebble. Yes.
Okay, you swim. Boom! The light hits you. Okay. Again, roll damage.
5d6 again.
5d6.
This might put me out.
Shit.
Probably will.
6 would kill me.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, as he expertly just aims towards the light, and the light comes to him, and Pebble, the last thing Pebble remembers at this point, as he ends up at the bottom here. Lice, something came in.
I'll get all like rescue ranger on him, and I'll stabilise him, and certainly with my cantrip spare the dying, so that'll bring him to 0 hit points, and then we'll try and find somewhere to stand on, basically.
Okay, you tread the water and one athletics check, but you're trying to save his life.
Come
So-
on, Pello, save me.
Make sure you get a good roll here.
Yeah, we'll both drown.
Come on.
Come on, Pello. Yes!
Oh, look
Oh, like a
Take
hero.
your off. Eat your heart.
Yeah, you quickly find the side of what appears to be this water. It's natural rock underneath you, and you drag him out, and Pebble is stabilised.
So we've just seen him disappear?
He hasn't refloated as you did, Nomo.
Yeah, I'm not a floater.
The other four, are you doing anything at this point?
Has Elias put his armor back on?
No, I'm naked down there with my mace and
Still
and
naked.
Pebble.
Yeah, the armor's next to when Nomo's standing there.
I'll remain where I am in this little room here.
I didn't like it in there. I don't want to go back in.
Okay. Lice finds himself at the bottom of a waterfall where he landed in a deep underground pool. He lies nursing a stable but unconscious Pebble. What does anyone want to do?
I'm too sort of scared to go anywhere, I think. I don't know.
I shall proceed to be unconscious.
You were doing an excellent job.
Well done.
Inspiration dice there.
Really? Seriously?
No,
Wow.
no, not really, no. Lice, as your eyes adjust to the limited light you can see far above a blue misty hole in the roof, from which water
Right.
flows. It draws your attention because the water appears to flow in both directions. The
Yes,
lake
I
in
was
front
thinking
of
about
you
that.
confirms that 2 streams of water do flow upwards. Both on either side of the fall you travelled down rather rapidly. There appears to be 3 streams flowing to and from the pool and into the cavern. Sound echoes heavily in the dark stony place and suggests there is much more to explore. There appear to be, from the pool you are lying beside,
back
there
then.
are 2 streams going upward, which
Okay.
go to the top, where the hole in the ceiling appears to be, the blue ceiling.
And one coming down.
Yes, one coming down, which is
3 in
making all the
total.
noise.
Right.
It's a pool at the bottom, which is what you landed in.
So thinking about the exit or the entrance point, jumping into the middle of the pool will bring us straight down, whereas if you went to the side, you'll just flounder on the surface.
Yes. Unfortunately, you didn't pick up on that as you went down. You just concentrated on getting down and you went straight down.
Yeah.
Very bad intelligence
Okay.
rolls last time.
But now we've seen it from below, we can sort of, I guess, remember that and use it to our advantage, yeah?
Possibly.
Carry on with the guys upstairs first, see what they say.
Sure. So, as far as you guys are concerned, Lice went. He succeeded in diving into the pool, hasn't reappeared. Pebble bravely dived after him and also vanished. You haven't heard from either of them. It's been a few minutes now.
Well, they're clearly dead. Shall we leave? Have some refreshments?
They may not be dead. I mean, that Lamia creature dove in and presumably didn't die, so... Is there anything really heavy around, like a large stone? I guess there's that.
There are some dead bodies.
I glance over at that character.
I'm thinking of something maybe that would sink I don't think the bodies would sink. I'm thinking,
Certainly there's the orb, there's the chest.
yeah, the chest would probably float. We can't touch the orb.
Well, we can, it just really hurts us.
I'm going to run outside and see if there are any good-sized rocks outside. Mindful of the traps, of course.
Yeah, outside there are barrels full of stuff. There's a number of tents. Some people are still milling around. As you leave, there are one or two of the healthier kind of people who are looking inquisitively and nervously at you as you leave. And indeed, one or two arrows are flung in your direction.
Oh, like there's some bandits?
There are some bandits.
Oh.
Fired or flung?
Fired.
Oh, damn.
I'll dodge back inside then.
Okay, they don't appear to follow you.
What do you suggest? Do you all want to jump in this pool, or shall we leave?
Yeah, I do.
Unte, I have Jar's bag. I'm going to continue his work. And she gets up on the pool and jumps. I'm going to roll an intelligence check for her. She got an intelligence check of 15. You can see as she rolls an athletics check a moment. I'll do dexterity on her. Oh, and she's very good. So yeah, I mean, you can see about halfway down as you're looking up Lice, Unte starts to throw her arms back and forth on the waterfalls. And by doing this, she seems to skip down without hurting herself to the pool at the bottom.
Clever girl.
Splosh.
Gazooks.
She gets her breath back and swims to the side and says, "You're alive."
Barely, yes. Pebble is hurt. And, do you have anything?
I have one left. And she goes into her pouch and retrieves a potion, which she unbottles.
Something tells me these cannons will need his abilities.
Yes.
His service could be very useful right now, I think.
You gain 16 hit points, Pebble.
Hooray! Ah! I'm wet!
And naked!
Ah! Am I?
No. You stay with him. I will go and tell the others. And she springs back into action, leaving the bag below, and she
Can
jumps
you get
back.
that stuff for us, please?
And she jumps.
Then have that stuff.
I'll do what I can. And you see her use the waterfalls in the same way as she goes upwards. And she leaps to the surface. So at the top, Nomo, Oryx, Pat, and Hector, you see Unte appear. And once she gasps, she says, "They're there! I found them! There's a pool underground. I tell you, this must be where the Lake of Aston is."
Oh, yeah.
Can you explain to us how you get down there? Or did I figure it out from watching her?
No, you would have no idea. But as patiently as she can, she explains to you that there are two waterfalls going up and that you have to use them as a kind of almost jumping between two ladders to make sure you don't fall too far. And by doing that, you can edge your way down to the lake.
Okay, I'll see if I understand her.
Oh, God. No, you're...
Have you been explaining nuclear physics?
I'll ask you to, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'll just stand there and let my lower lip pop out.
You're there nodding away. I think I'm going to give her an insight check. If she doesn't realise, then, well, you're on your own.
That's awesome. Your brain just got ejected from your skull.
So this is a safe portal?
It is merely but a hole.
A hole? Well, why doesn't the water fall through the hole? I shake my head condescendingly at her.
I am not a magic user.
Clearly.
I don't follow.
So is it a portal or a hole?
So she sees Noma that you do not understand, and she tries to explain by picking up water and by using her fingers to visually explain it to you. Come on, man, come on!
Roll with an advantage.
Reroll with advantage.
Hey!
Do you get it now?
I get it. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, I got it now.
Good. She slaps you affectionately. It is not a portal. I just fell down it.
And why doesn't the water disappear? Oh, shut up.
It goes around.
It goes up and then it goes back down again.
I'll grab up Lysa's stuff and tie it up together best I can. And now that I understand how it works, I'll jump down and try to go down.
No problem. Just simply roll an athletics check.
And pebbles.
Or acrobatics. I'll let you do either.
So, through this magical portal, is it good
well
to
done.
the other side?
And she just come on. She jumps down. And notice that I haven't rolled for her. Once you've done it successfully, I'm going to assume that you know what you're doing.
So, am I the only one that hasn't gone?
Oryx hasn't gone yet. Pat's just getting ready to go.
I sigh in an exaggerated way and jump in.
Yep.
Bravo, everyone.
All good. And you all end up in this other place. I'm going to move you over there now. Okay, so you all swim over to the side of this pool. Can you find yourselves?
Ooh.
I can't see Hector.
He's just that clever at hiding. He is there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I do it every time.
Turns out Hector most looks like a cave.
When you had your fortunes told, someone had something about a cave. Who was that? Was it you, Oryx?
I don't think so.
No, I can tell you that yours was a cave. Yes.
It was?
A cave would reveal what you were looking for.
Ooh, I'll be invincible after this.
What you were looking for was something that would make your swarms of animals live longer than a minute.
Yeah, I guess that would be good too.
There might be beholders down here, Oryx.
Oh no, they're scary.
Those things have like 1,000 eyes.
I hated beholders in Baldur's Gate.
Yes. Very.
They spat
yeah.
things out of you so
Terrifying.
fast.
Can we hear anything aside from water down here if I listen intently?
Sure. You can hear naturally all sorts of things. So give me a perception check for specifics. But yeah, there's a lot going on.
I'm listening for something other than water.
It's difficult. It's echoing all over the place.
I'll be as stealthy as possible, give Lys all of his armor and stuff back.
The end of my mace is still lit, so...
Yeah, the light's good. It helps you. What's everyone else doing whilst Nomo is perceiving?
Look down this little tunnel at the top, just from the entranceway here.
The impression you get from that is that it was quite roughly carved. Not a great job done of it. It appears to go over a little hill and then it goes on an incline. You can see it going a little further ahead. Just beyond your vision, it seems to just wind around. And you can hear sounds coming up from further along that tunnel. Echoing sounds. Doesn't mean anything's that close to it. It's just you're getting a lot of ambient sounds that way.
Are there any footprints anywhere? Other than ours, of course.
Do a survival check. In the meantime, Nomo, you're getting a feeling that there are sounds in this area here. I guess the northeast part of the cavern, which is where one of the streams is flowing up. Just so you understand, so this stream here at the top is flowing into the pool. This stream here is flowing downward. And this stream over here is flowing upward.
I've got 14 on survival.
Your human eyes can't really detect anything. There's a lot of slippery rock. There's no real signs of anything apart from spray from the waterfall.
Anyone have any keen sort of tracking skills? Surely that big she-cat woman thing must have left some prints.
I should be able to see fairly well, and I think Hector can see well down here.
Come on, Drow, we need your eyes.
I'm looking towards the sounds that I heard up in the northeast from this side of the pond.
That's the stream that's coming inwards to the pool.
That's right, so it's flowing in, defying gravity. This is as far as you can see of the stream. It just disappears into blackness at this point.
I scan around the stream looking for tracks. My dear Lys, I don't think you leave tracks in water. Shake my head while scanning the room for tracks.
Okay.
Wasn't she hurt? Didn't we hurt her a bit? Maybe there's a blood trail or something.
Your tracking ability, again, it's wet rock. You're not seeing anything there, Hector. That was before the suggestion of blood. So, do with that what you will.
Look
Look
again
for
and
blood.
look for blood.
Look
So yes, even if there was blood, this is water everywhere, and there wouldn't be any trace of it in the last scan room.
Oh, such a negative.
If she had got out of the pool and walked away, she would have left a dripping trail. John, is the entire cave damp? It could be.
Much of the cave is damp. There are damp patches around this cave here, rather than just all dampness. Otherwise, the 3 areas with the streams, much of it is damp. This path here, which you checked out, Pebble, is dry. I'll allow one person to make a roll with advantage.
I'm pretty perceptive.
I think, again, though, it would be survival.
That's not me.
I have no negatives to survival, but no positives either.
I might have a positive of 1, but it's not really my thing.
It's wisdom-based.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, I should be okay. Mind if I try it?
Okay, do it.
Survive.
Ooh!
Okay.
Have that.
Nomo, he waves over the rest of you to a patch over here,
Oh, yeah.
over towards the cave, where he's found traces of blood and drips of water.
I'll point that out. Trying to step carefully, jump carefully.
Okay.
I guess we'll follow, shall we?
Going in?
Hey, Nomo, scout ahead. Look for traps. Take Hector.
Let's check the cave first.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yes.
So as you go into the cave, I'm going to quickly change the map thing.
I think you should look for traps. Upstairs was fraught with traps.
Okay.
Considering you nearly died.
That's a good point.
Yes. Ooh.
It's my trap check, in case it's relevant.
Oh, well done.
Very handsome one.
I checked too.
Very good. That's worth keeping.
All right, that's good to know. As you walk in,
Hector and Nomo up front.
there are little drips here and there, but this is a lot drier than that last place was. Ahead of you, it's a winding walled cavern that goes deeper and deeper. Let me know what roles you're taking, whether you're happy to follow on, looking for anything. Pebble, I know you're looking for traps.
I want to go slightly behind Pebble, also looking for traps, but kind of shaking my head at Pebble's bad trap sensing technique.
I'll have an arrow knocked and be moving stealthily.
Okay.
I'm taking up the
Look
rear
there,
with
did you, Pebble?
Entei.
Didn't look there very closely.
Pebble, your eye catches the attention of one or two of the puddles, which there's something peculiar about them.
There's something peculiar about the puddles.
Nonsense.
Stop walking immediately. And say what?
Can I have a closer look at one of the puddles?
Yeah. Describe how you have a closer look.
I bend towards it a little bit. I don't touch it.
Add it towards it.
Understood.
Big spike shoots up and skewers your face.
All right. Something shoots out, and you get out of the way in time to see part of the puddle move aggressively towards you.
Did you mean this puddle?
Yes!
Oh, yes. You may have a point.
Bloody hell! He's been attacked by a puddle.
I either draw my sword or it appears in my hand. I'm not sure if I can do that yet. One or the other, and I try and hit it.
Okay. At this point, let's move the cave in a little bit, and let's set you up around it, because I'm going to ask you to roll initiative.
So I and Hector must be near the front somewhere.
I would think, yeah. I would imagine I've placed Noma nearby as well. Everyone else, set yourself up behind them.
But Hector, being from the Underdark, would he have potential prior knowledge of grey oozes and things like that?
Yeah, I will allow you to roll a nature check with advantage, Hector.
I'm going last.
Yeah, you are.
All right, that advantage helped a little bit. You know that the oozes dwell in caverns, in wet areas such as this. They have corrosive abilities, and they also have abilities to ooze underneath objects.
John, does corrosive means that they will rust weapons?
You
Is that what you
believe
meant?
that's the kind of thing that they can do, yes.
And corrosives can go through skin as well, not just metal.
Great Ooze has an initiative, awesome. Then, Pebble, you're up first.
Ooh, get away from it! That's what I'm doing. Should we just...
Okay, give me a perception check, Pebble.
Don't let me step in another one.
Ooh, well done.
Okay, you can see one over here, Pebble.
Ah!
Is there anything
Maybe
else?
if we just walk carefully, we can avoid them.
and you continue to move.
He's running on ahead.
Pepper, roll a perception check again.
No.
As you stumble through this cavern.
Go on then. Show me where the other one is.
You get to there, and this thing plops
Ah!
right next to you.
That's like the worst of all worlds, because I've already used my move action, so I can't move away again. But I've also gone into a dash action, so I can't now do anything. But I can't leave its zone of threat, otherwise it will attack and block me.
Yes.
Oh well, I guess that's my round then.
Oryx, what are you going to do?
I'll try a firebolt on one and see if that works. Will 16 hit?
Yeah. Its armor's awful. What's the damage? 7? Okay. You sort of see it sizzling on the surface. You're not sure how effective it was.
Okay.
Alright. Any more movement?
I'll stay there.
Stay 10 feet away. Okay. Nomo.
That's a big one. Blimey.
Yeah, I just had an arrow knocked, so I'll fire that off, and then probably, well, we'll see what happens.
Again, it hits. That's piercing damage, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. You see the arrow hit. It remains on the surface. As far as you know, it took the damage. Any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up a bit.
All right. Give me a perception check, Nomo.
Okay. 23.
All right.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
All right. It's the grey ooze's turn. I'll put the other oozes at the end. I think that's fair. So the ooze will attack Hector. He'll have another go. It's awful at trying to hit. So yeah, it just goes squirts at you, Hector, and misses. You just shift your weight a little bit.
I raise an eyebrow in a condescending manner.
Next up, it's Hector.
I will activate Hex and I shall swipe it.
That's enough to hit. 16. So you activated that with your bonus action, and then you've hit it. Good job. And it just squelches into little bits. Effectively, it's a dead ooze. Anything more?
I'll then step over here and swish my sword around in a fancy fashion.
Nice. Oh, how did you hit it again? Oh, it was a rapier.
How? Yes.
Okay. -1 to your rapier attacks.
Damage or to hit?
Good question. There was a squirt of acid as you struck it. After dealing damage, the weapon takes -1 on damage rolls.
Forever?
As far as you know.
Damn it.
Wasn't that the good rapier?
No, I've got the good rapier.
Good.
Who stood next to me?
That is Oryx. 10
So I always
feet.
have robes.
I see what you're gonna do.
Oryx, do you have robes?
No.
They'd be wet.
I guess I look around for something to wipe my sword on, but
Sorry, I was very late to that. Yeah.
Aren't you wearing any clothes?
I'm not wearing robes.
You mistook an ooze for a puddle.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, with that perception roll, am I aware that my sword's a little bit...
Oh, yes, you certainly can. You can see the acid sizzling away, and it's definitely blunted your weapon somewhat.
Okay, I want to sneakily wipe it on Oryx.
Okay.
On his back.
I'll say the rest of
Those robes costed 50 GP.
Even more satisfying.
It's actually with disadvantage. You think it was something the Lamia did to you. So yes, roll a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Ooh, well done.
That's a 9. Oryx, roll a perception check. Yeah.
Ooh.
You can see him look at horror at his sword and then just edge towards your robes, trying to pin them up with one hand and wipe them with the other.
I'll just move out of the way.
Okay. There we go.
What?
Lice, while this is going on, what are you doing?
Can't do much. At the back of the group, I'll listen and look for anything coming up behind us.
Lice, you're the only one with a non-piercing weapon. Get over here.
What? My mace?
They don't. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Then. I'll run up and smite the first one if I can. Where are they? I can't see them. What do they look like?
Okay, yep, you
They're
run.
like grey croissants.
I'll smite it with my mace.
Okay,
There you
that's
go.
from there. That's 55 foot.
Oh, I can't do that then.
No. Again, you're not seeing something. Give me a perception check, and if you do, then I'll let you see it.
Perception. Here we go. 17.
Okay, there's one right there.
Where?
There's a huge ooze right next to Noma. It's dark blue in colour.
Dennis, where did that come from?
Oh shit! Bloody hell! Ente, look! And hit it. Okay, I'll definitely hit that one if I can. Attack! Ooh, there we go.
That is enough to hit. Again, it's not
Should
hard.
be from
It's not
puddle.
hard to hit it. As you hit it, it squirts out this acidic stuff. I will roll for damage in a moment. Also, what is your mace?
It's a spiky stick.
Okay, your spiky stick sizzles a little bit. You will get -1 for damages from this point. It takes your 5 damage.
But you said stuff sprays out.
Indeed, it does. Yes, you feel pain.
Does it land on my shield though?
It's a good point. Oh my
I'm not sure
god!
how much health I have.
I'll only do 3d8. This is potent.
Bloody hell. 3d8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Crikey.
Jesus. Wow.
Wow. You take 14 damage. Your shields took the rest.
Pebbles!
No, in fact, I'll say your Errol Flynn armor took the rest. And as far as you know, your Errol Flynn armor is not sizzling. It appears immune to the acid.
But I'm still dead.
Are you?
Yes.
Story lies.
And my last dying words, you wanker.
Okay. Unte says to Pat, "Cover me!" And she drags Lice as far away as she can. So half her movement, about 15 foot, gets to about here. Lice, this is where you are at the moment.
That's my punishment for going away and making popcorn for the family and not listening to what was being said.
I think Pat's going to do, ranged attack, and it'll take the damage, so 6 damage by Pat, and then he's going to also retreat over here. It's their turn. Pevel. Okay, this large, more beige or orange in colour, this one. It, again, produces a semi-human fist and just lops one at you.
Really? How cool.
Does 13 hit?
I think it doesn't actually. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay. You're very perceptive at the moment and you get out the way of this strange ooze. Meanwhile, it can move 10 foot. It can't reach as you hear this squishing, squelching sound from behind you, Hector. And over here, this very large, dark-coloured ooze has been given the gift of Nomo. It will attack you.
Okay.
Just smothers you.
I'm guessing 10 will miss you.
It will miss me.
All right. That's their turn. Back to the top. It is Pevel.
Help! Help! Help!
I'm gonna use my bonus action to withdraw.
Okay.
I think maybe it can go 20 feet or so. I'm gonna back up here. I think
Into a nest of oozes.
And from there I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay. Armor class of 8. That'll do it.
Then I hit and do 9 damage.
9 damage. Very good. Yep, it'll take that 9 damage. Oryx.
Will I get disadvantage if I shoot this ooze from here? Because Hector's there?
I suppose it would give them a +2 AC, but their AC is horrible, so it won't make much of a difference.
I'll try another 5 volt to see if it affects it any. more.
That'll hit. Again, it sizzles off the surface. You think it made an impact, but you think your spell's normally more effective on other creatures. Yeah, you think it may be partly fire resistant. Any more movement?
No.
Okay. Nomo,
Am I at a disadvantage from being really close with the bow? Or?
you are. You basically get disadvantage, I believe, on your attacks.
Yeah. And I saw what happened to Lice, presumably. So his metal sizzled or did not sizzle?
Oh, I've just realised something. Lice, I was unkind to you. It was only 1d8. When you attack it only splashes for 1d8, so you just take the 5 damage.
Oh, good. I'm still alive. Okay.
I'll still fire at it with disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. It's not exactly a melee attack, but you're still there. You still get splash from it. You get half damage of this from being in a vicinity. Well, you can get less than 1. You get out of the way of it, and
All
so
right.
it takes the 9 damage.
Okay.
You staying where you are?
Yes, I'll stay where I am.
All right. Grey Ooze is dead, so they'll all go at the end. Hector's next.
The one that is approaching me, I will step forward and swipe it.
Yeah, you'll meet the challenge.
Transfer my hand to it first, of course.
Okay. Oh yeah, that 12 damage, because it's a critical hit.
It's a combination of critical hit and 1 on damage. Yeah.
That will... Let's see how many it's got. It doesn't kill it, actually. It's still going.
In that case, I move back over here and try and wipe my sword on the nearest robe again. Apart from Oryx, who's probably wise to my plans, does anyone else have a robe here? Nate, I'll try Nate.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Is anyone robed at all?
No.
I think everyone has something. They're not just wearing armour and nothing else. They're not Conan. Actually, you could do that.
It would chafe a bit.
I'm wearing robe.
Okay, I'll try Nate. I'll try and wipe something on Nate.
Okay, again, it's with disadvantage because of the thing that that Vijo did to you.
Yes. Is it just to me?
You weren't aware of this, but it's when she touched you when you were laughing on the ground.
Right. Damn it.
What did you get? Oh yeah. Okay.
First one, yeah.
Is there no moss underground? Is there no moss under there?
Yeah, there's moss on the walls.
Wipe it on the moss.
She has been busy carrying lice, so you never know.
But I got better.
Well, that's true. The whole thing didn't happen. It's all quite bizarre. That was my fault. Yeah, no, she sees you, so yes. Hey!
What? I was wiping my sword.
Stop falling around and fight!
I've just killed one of them.
No slacking!
How many of these puddles have you killed?
She points to lice and says, hey!
Stop picking up people who are perfectly well and fight, damn it.
Lice.
Go and wipe your sword on the moss. Don't wipe it on us.
You say as a bonus. Lice, it's your turn. You are feeling a lot better.
Wow. Thank you. Hello. Why are we fighting puddles? Just move on. Let's kick eyes on the prize, guys. I'll attempt to move over here somewhere.
Okay, it'll try and attack you as you run past. This grey ooze lashes out at you rather pathetically, and you just run past the ooze.
I don't know if this is something John would have copied, but in Baldur's Gate there was some kind of grey ooze or green slime or something that instantly killed you. So yeah, beware.
That's Hector's warning. Both Pat and Inte will... I guess Pat will attack the small one. They're both going for range attacks. Yep, 6 damage. It's still squelching. And Inte will go for the big one. And she finishes off this ooze. And she heads towards Lice, where the action is. Okay, it's their turn. This ooze squelches up to Lice and attacks.
Ugh.
16, does that hit you?
No.
All right.
19. Thankfully.
In the meantime, another attack on you, Nomo.
Hey.
Wow, it actually does hit you. Yeah, this particular creature does 6 damage, and then
Black pudding.
11 damage additional, which is acidic. You don't wear armor, do you, Nomo?
No, I don't wear armor.
Okay, but yes, you will take 17 damage.
I am down.
Okay, do you want to give a sound effect as you fall? Okay. The first 3 or 4 people may have heard that. As Nomo goes down.
All right.
Pevel.
Oh no! I remember black puddings from the old basic D&D sets.
Yeah.
They were tough then.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I haven't heard that Pat's gone down and needs to be rescued.
You wouldn't
so
have heard
I'm
that
gonna
cry. No.
Right, so I'm just going to keep shooting. Pow!
Pow indeed. 5.
I'll stay in my hole and just hope that it doesn't try and trap me in there.
Yes. Oryx, you certainly do notice Nomo falls.
Oh no. I'm gonna move over here and use an ice knife on the black pudding.
Yeah?
Do I get advantage because I'm mad because heat is gonna dissolve Nomo?
9's enough to hit. You don't have a problem
Really?
hitting it. Yeah, yeah. Is that 9 damage cold damage?
Yes, because it's ice knife.
Okay, and then it does an additional 2d6 cold damage on top of that.
Yes.
Okay. As far as you know, it has no impact.
Oh.
Wow. It's like elemental resistant. I'm no good in this battle.
You haven't faced oozes before, Oryx. This is strange to you.
So you could try and rescue Nomo, pull him away from the big black pudding.
If you'd like, you've still got your movement and a bonus action as well.
Because the next round he'll be enveloped by black pudding.
And then a round after that, I will not be enveloped by anything anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna die if I go up there. Can I just drag him back?
You can try. Give me a strength check, because you are...
Just a plain strength check.
Yeah, you're a wizard. I want to see if you can do it. Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Yep.
Bravo!
Take a bonus 5, so you can move him 15 foot.
So I can move him 15 foot back.
Yes, nice one. Nomo, it would be your turn, but it's going to be a death saving throw.
Very
Yeah.
active wound closure isn't going to help me here, is it?
No, you're right. It does. Yeah, you're stable. You're just unconscious.
Okay.
It's one heck of an item, very active wound closure.
Yes.
Oh well, so even if you just have it on your person, you just stabilise. You don't die.
Yeah, you stabilize. You can still die by being consumed by acid, for
Yeah.
example. Yeah. But yeah. So after that, it's Hector.
So I'm aware of this big one over here.
You're aware of both of them.
I shall go over here and hit it. Damn it.
All right.
Transferring my hex over first, of course. Well, that's a test.
You do
How
actually
low
hit.
is his AC?
Is this your third hit with a rapier?
Yeah.
Okay, that -3 to your damage. So that's 7 damage. It's a lot smaller than it used to be. It's a lot thinner than it used to be, that rapier.
Not the thickest to start with.
No.
It's a toothpick now.
And you take 2 damage as the acid squirts out of it.
2 damage.
Yep.
Okay, I've got temporary stuff for that. I shake my head at my rapier condescendingly. Come over here, I just throw it away in disgust.
Okay. As you throw it, it hits the rock and just shatters. All right, Lice. You're dueling with a jelly.
It's a mighty beast. I'm gonna give it a wide berth. So basically move that way and come down here.
Okay, you give it a wide berth. You do leave its area, so it will attempt to swipe at your legs as you leave.
Right.
And nope. You just skip over it and you continue. It's Pat. He'll put his attention to this new beast that hurt Noma so much. 7 damage, good job. And then he'll actually get in the way of, he'll get between, and he'll say some damning words to it, insult the bat pudding. Says, I always preferred egg and bacon. And he'll go over. Meanwhile, Unte will have a go at this. 25 damage. I was looking at what it does. Yeah. 25 it takes, and it is finished.
Wow.
Good work, Tay.
We'll be done without her.
Yeah.
So behind you and towards Pat and Nomo comes this dark oozing thing, moving 20 foot.
Bloody hell.
Oh yeah. Hold on. It attacks.
Ooh.
Oh my god. 27 damage. Pat's down.
Jesus.
Pevel. There's a horrible scream from around the corner. Undoubtedly, it's one of your comrades.
Okay, I waver between going to help them and hiding in the cave. Let's see what I do.
Oh.
I'm not very wise, so I go to help them.
Brilliant.
And I'll take a shot from there.
Yes. Doing 7 damage. Nice one.
Well done, Pebble.
It looks squelchy, as it did before. But you can see the arrow sticking in at the top and then slowly dissolving into it. But you think it
That's
did
quite intimidating.
an initial impact. Oryx.
Pull them both away.
I don't really think I have any spells I could use.
So you're probably out of spells now, aren't you?
I'm gonna try the enlarge reduce spell on it and make it very small.
Oh, okay.
Turn into a slug.
Yeah, we could just step on it.
DC 14 Constitution. Let's see if it makes it. Nice one.
Ooh.
It does.
Oh.
Wow. Nice idea. But no, it temporarily shrinks and then swells again to its previous size.
Well, I could just try again next turn. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, as long as you have enough spell slots, you can try again.
One more level 2 spell.
You can still move with Nomo or whatever you want to do.
I think I'll move here.
Okay. Oryx backs off. I will let you do a one-off, Nomo, a one-off recovery. Basically, normally it's a d20 to instantly recover. So you can do that if you like. It's a death saving throw, but it's a one-off.
So higher the better, obviously. Oh, there we go.
Nope. Okay, no. Normal rules apply for you.
Oh,
Hector.
okay.
I will draw my bow and shoot it.
Sure thing. No problem hitting it. It's a huge target. And you get 5 damage. Nice.
I guess it's quite hard to gauge how healthy a puddle's looking.
I'm fine. Yeah, no, there's no way you can tell.
I'll glance at it anyway, but
Sure. It's losing mass, essentially. It's still a big puddle, though.
and then I'll move back over here.
Okay. It's got an interesting choice now.
You could take them both.
It could. It's going to be first lice.
Are they both down?
They're both down.
Yes.
They're both just lying there.
Can I move over here then?
Can I dash to 40?
Yes, you can.
After shoot, can I go there and then spit on it?
Sure. Why don't you roll for intimidation whilst you're doing that?
Indeed.
Actually, he doesn't really express much emotion, so... But hey.
I'll dash towards it and say, never leave a man behind.
Yes. Nice one. Okay, thank you for that, Hector.
Scary spit.
No, that's good, that's good. Yep, Lice, you can dash your full movement if you like, so that would be up to 60 foot. If that's what you did.
I'm 60. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's 40, 50, 60. That takes me to here, but I can't do anything else.
That's right. Yeah, only a bonus
Well, I
action.
don't want to die as well. I'll stay here.
Okay. You break from your dash just a moment before, just to step it back a little bit. And it is indeed its turn. Will Pat roll a death saving throw? Let's have a look how he gets on.
Ooh,
Okay. Oh, shit.
that's not good.
Okay. He's coughing up blood. In layman's terms, he's failed 2 death saving throws.
Who has?
Pat.
Bad.
Yeah.
Where's the necklace of stuff?
It's on Nomo.
Who's next to him?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it would take one turn just to transfer it across. If that was the entire turn.
Yeah, you couldn't do it now.
No, not now, but on my next go.
It wouldn't take much to undo it. I mean, it would be a bonus action to take one off if you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here to stabilise and move as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Have these things in mind. In the meantime, Hector, your aggressive spit appears to have done the job. It turns and fights you. Will there be a third
Just
victim?
make a selfless move.
I'm at full health, I think.
It was.
Whole party killed by a black pudding. It's ridiculous.
Oh no!
14. It misses you, right?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
So,
Yeah. Okay. Yep, it does a crab pincer movement, and you just jump out of the way, and you're okay. Pevel, back to you. Oh, and also Unte. She picks up what remains of the rapier and launches it at the creature. She is just she's damn good.
Entei saves the day.
It's an improvised weapon, so I think it's just 1d4, and then plus her dex, which I think is 3. Okay, it does an additional 4 damage.
Good girl.
So yes, Pevel.
Take this, you devil!
Ooh.
Pow.
Yes. Another 5 damage. Squelch.
I'm glad you told me to duck, though. It's good. Thanks, Pebble.
Oh, where was it? Oh, wow. It would have had 3/4 cover, a +5 to its AC of 7. You still hit.
Nice.
Oryx.
I'll try the enlarge reduce spell one more time
Okay.
on it.
I love the idea of it.
14. Please fail. 20! That was my last level 2 spell slot.
It produces a single digit in your direction, Oryx.
That black pudding's a boss.
It is a buff.
20. Yeah.
Wicked.
Anything else? Anything else, Oryx?
I don't really have anything else.
Okay. Frustration at this immovable slime. Hector.
So, Rob, are you going to transfer the necklace across?
Well, it's your turn. I mean, I don't need the necklace. I can just use my cantrip.
Oh, okay. I'll leave you to sort them out, and I will.
Just kill the bloody thing!
I'll just shoot it and take the disadvantage for just being really near it, rather than give it a free attack on me.
Okay. Beat AC 7. Yes, you do it. 6 damage. Nice. It looks it definitely looks smaller than it did before.
Okay, I will spit it out again.
Wow. Nice moves, Hector. Lice.
Can I pick up
Nice spit.
Pat and Noma and drag them away from this thing?
Yep, I'll let you move them 10 foot.
Awesome. There you go.
Hasn't someone failed 2 throws? Isn't he close to dying?
Well, I'm going to pull them away, then stabilise Pat. Spare the dying cantrip.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Okay, so Pat's stabilized. Phew. That would be awkward conversation.
It would.
Okay, and it's Unte. She looks around for any items to throw. She says, "Has anyone got anything?"
I'll throw her my mace. Throw that at it.
Okay, as a reaction, you throw the mace.
Anyway.
She throws the mace, another improvised weapon. Yep, that's good enough. 1d. Because it's spiked, I give her a +1.
Yes.
5 damage. Huzzah. Okay. Bits of black puddings spray against the wall off the main body. It's Black Pudding's turn. It's focused on Hector. Here we go.
Oh,
Misses. It's working, Hector. Pebble, your turn.
Well, same old, same old. Fwah!
Oh,
Holy
beautiful,
moly.
beautiful.
That's unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
just maximum everything.
That is.
If this doesn't kill it, I think we're screwed.
Oh, oh wow.
17
Whoa.
damage.
Pevel, how do you want to do this?
I put my legs far apart. I brace myself. The bolt is released, and with such force that my large stomach wobbles with the impact, it strikes straight into the center of the pudding in a way that creates a sort of ripple effect, and so it just sort of explodes.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh.
All over Hector, or?
Yes.
Away from the opposite direction I'm in. Over here.
Oh, brilliant. And with that, it dies.
Pevel, the pudding killer.
That's what I was.
Pudding's Bane.
Pudding's Bane.
Pudding's Bane.
That's gonna stick.
Good job.
Yes, it will.
I had an urge to kind of thinking his puddings just died to try and taste a bit of it, but then I remembered it was acid. Yes. Thought better of it.
Yeah, good
Beautiful. Right then, let's try and... Oh, I've got no spells left.
We need to rest.
Well, I can rest for an hour, and then I can heal
Just
everyone.
do a proper rest, because
Aren't we chasing? We can't rest for an hour if we're chasing this thing.
Well, fine, you go on ahead and scout. Make sure there's no puddings.
But she's
will
not going
scout
to
her.
just run away because we're close to her base, right?
She's weak. She was running away for a reason, and now she's all weak. I suggest we press our advantage.
Well, that's because you don't have to use spells.
I do have to use spells.
Well, not many.
No, not many.
The good ones.
But scout on ahead and make sure there's no more bloody puddings.
Okay, I will scout on ahead.
We should
Yes.
have a rest.
Just-
We've had like 3 consecutive combats now.
Yes.
That was a
And we
tough
have
battle.
2 unconscious.
You're all very lazy, if you don't mind me saying so. Well, we're chasing someone. You don't think, oh, that was another fight. Let's have a rest for an hour. If we're chasing someone, we're chasing someone.
It would help if we know where we're chasing them to.
And everyone's out of spells.
I just need an hour to sort of rest, because then I can
An
heal.
hour, just
everyone.
an hour.
No, but Oryx is out of spells.
I have
And-
2 first level spells, but I don't have any second level spells. So.
There you go. We haven't rested since we fought all those camels.
Exactly. I'm knackered.
Would you mind if I criticize your chasing technique rather abusively?
Go ahead. You haven't even got a weapon.
Exactly, you muppet.
Resting's not going to help that.
Listen, so I got this extra magic rapier. So I've still got my old one. So if you sit here and have the rest of us face hours, I'll give you my old one.
But don't you think that the person we're chasing will just be gone in an hour's time?
But she's going to her base, right? We're near the lake, and so we're close to her base. So she'll just go there and then wait there.
Yes.
And
You
just, for her
said-
to just in the state she's in now, ready for us to kill her. So an hour won't make any difference to her.
She's ahead of us regardless.
Well, she'll be an hour ahead.
This is not a debate.
2 of
We're
us.
too
are-
unconscious.
I'm going to keep on chasing.
Toodaloo.
Chase then. Bye bye. These 2 need to rest. I need to rest. Then I can heal. Then Pat can sing his lovely songs, and we'll all get healed.
Okay, I'll go around the corner cautiously, and I'll sit down and drink some wine for a while.
I'll throw a rock at him.
Nice.
Ooh, 19.
Okay, you're around a corner.
Would you bounce it off the wall?
I don't know, did it hit you? 19?
I think you're probably out of the way, but I guess it would be insight. Roll an insight, Hector.
There's a rock in sight and it's heading towards your head.
You can't help it, Hector. You let out a cry of surprise as a rock just skims past you.
I'm being attacked! Okay, after an hour I come back and say, it's all over, I've killed her.
I could use a long rest.
Yeah, we should do a long rest.
You are the worst chasers in
I
the
mean,
world.
if you're an hour behind, you might as well just be a few more hours behind.
Yeah.
You
Another
may as well
7.
just go home.
Oh, go
Oh, if
hide
only
behind
we
your
had those
corner.
clogs, Hector?
I might go home and get them. You'll probably still be here.
So are we resting for a while then?
Yeah.
I vote for a long rest.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
Let's have a sandwich.
I do think it's a little ridiculous. We were just chasing her. Oh, I just feel like this puddle. We go here, we have a little fight. Oh, let's just have an 8-hour rest.
Well, I kind of think Pevel's onto something. If she's gone an hour ahead of us, we've lost any advantage anyway. It was unavoidable.
Yeah.
She's injured as well.
Yeah,
There's
but
more of
after
us.
Well, not
After-
anymore.
Yeah, after an hour, she can regain her hit dice and heal herself.
Well, who knows? But after 8 hours, I'm sure she's fully back to full strength.
Should we put it to a vote?
See, my plan was just a short rest, then resume the chase. Okay, I'm voting resume the chase.
All right. I'm voting have a long rest.
I'm voting have a long rest.
I'm voting resume.
I'm voting have a long rest.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Is the water in the lake good enough to drink?
I have wine.
No, thanks.
And you see why I bring so much wine with me this time? Halfway through a chase, we might just stop for 8 hours. I have to have something to do.